All right, so now that we have SNS, let's proceed to create our DynamoDB table. So I want you to go to services at the top here, type in DynamoDB, and we will just open this up in a new tab because we will have to come back to all these other things here. And we're just going to wait for this to load, and we're going to create ourselves a DynamoDB table. So we'll hit create, and I'm going to name this based off my domain name. So I'm going to say Ferengi Alliance. And we need to set a partition key. So a good partition key is something that is extremely unique, like a user ID, or in this case, an email. So we'll use that as an email. And then for the sort key, we are going to use the created at date. Okay, so there is no date time data structure here in DynamoDB, so we'll just have to go with a string, and that's totally fine. And there are some defaults here. So it says no secondary indexes, provision capacity 5 and 5, etc., etc. So we're just going to turn that off, and we're going to override this ourselves. So there is the provisioned. We can leave it at provisioned. I'd rather just go, yeah, we'll leave it at provisioned for the time being. But I'm going to override these values. So I'm just going to say 1 and 1. Okay, and the reason why is just because I don't imagine we're going to have a lot of traffic here. So being able to do one read and writes per second should be extremely capable for us here, right? So this should be no issue. And then we'll just go down below. This is all fine. We could also encrypt this at rest. I'm just going to leave that alone. Okay, and that all looks good to me. So I'm going to hit create there. Okay, and so this table is just going to create here. And so what we're looking for is that ARN. So once we have the ARN for the table, then we will be able to go ahead and hook that up into our Lambda code, okay? So yeah, this all looks great. So I guess maybe the next thing is now to actually get the Lambda function there working. So maybe we'll do that, or I guess we could go ahead and actually put this behind CloudFront and hook up the domain. I think we'll do that first, okay? So we're gonna go and do some CloudFront here, ACM, and Row 53.